Hi friends, I'm here to show you a demonstration for the software TransSoft. TransSoft is an ERP for uh, large and medium scale transporter who are into transport and logistics business. So let us begin. Here you can see this is the dashboard. In this dashboard we have got the FTL section. So I'll be discussing FTL sections only, a small part of the entire ERP. So here we have got you the party vehicle engage to CNote. Then we have got a vehicle dispatch source point. Then we have got a vehicle release destination point, and then we have got a proof of delivery that is for the consignment. Now, before we move to the software, let's have a look of the masters out here. So here we have got a master. You can see there are so many things in the master, right from unit, bank, document type, package type, insurance, vehicle type, station, route, services, company bank, loading point, material, company master, tax, party rate master, and the broker rate master. Now, uh, once we discuss about this masters and HR and the other parts of the software, so it will take much time. So let us see how actually we work on this software. So let's begin with party vehicle engage. What is party vehicle engage? Now party vehicle engage uh, is, that means if you have got a party from whom you deal now, and if you have to give him the truck or the container, so like initially how does it happen? You get the order from the party and then you send the vehicle and then the rest of the thing starts. So here for any party, if you want to add to the vehicle, you have to click add new. Once you do, you'll get this form. Here you have got a date on which you are making this entry. Now the vehicle taken, either if it has to be either your own vehicle, if you have your own vehicle, or you will hire it from the market. So once you hire from the market, then next is like bill to the party. Now for whom you are giving this vehicle, to which company. So say you are giving to the Hindustan Unilever. Now Hindustan Unilever has got several source point. So from which source point uh, you want the vehicle to be loaded? So there are so many source point for a particular party. So if it is say this one, so once you take this, you see the source point, that is from, comes automatically. You can see this from comes automatically. Now once you change this, you see this has changed. So the source point you have to define from where the the container or the vehicles needs to be loaded. Next we are moving on the consignee. I mean the destination point. So to whom? So if it is say this Vath Enterprise, then now can you see this Vath Enterprise has got only one you know point, or the only one factory. So uh, the two, that is the destination, comes by itself. You don't have to select. Next is when is the loading date. So you have to give a loading date here. Then comes the broker. I mean from whom you have taken your vehicle. Suppose if you have taken a vehicle from RP Road Lines, so you'll take RP Road Lines. Now comes which vehicle it is. Here you can see there are so many vehicles. One, I mean, why there's so many vehicles are coming? As because this has already been uh, entered in the software. That means once you enter any vehicle in the software once, it will appear several times. It will appear again and again here. So let's take this vehicle. Once you take this vehicle, it will show you what kind of vehicle it is. Okay, it will show you the wheelbase. So if you change this vehicle again, here you can see it is showing the wheelbase. Now which driver is going with this vehicle, so you'll take the driver name from here, and then comes now what is the weight that you are going to carry. or the load. So if it is say 40 and the metric ton, then what's the rate? Now if in the rate master, let me show you, there's one more option, that is a party rate master. Well, let me open this. So this party rate master, you can see here comes the party rate master. Here you can see for this party, from this point to this point, for this vehicle type, and the rate is already given here. So in the master, if rate is already there, then this rate will appear automatically. So if it is not there in the master for this two uh, source and destination, this particular, that is Haldia to Dhanbad, then it won't come. So if 0 is coming, that means the master, the rate is not in the master. So if once you put it into the master, the rate will come automatically. Now, so this is the one vehicle you are giving it to this company. So you will add here. Once you add, you can see one is already added here. Now, next is if you give, if you are willing to give more than one vehicle, in that case you will again choose another vehicle, okay, and for that the different driver. Now, and what's the weight? So for this also, if I give say 42 metric ton, then this also you can add. So that means for this particular client, that is Hindustan Unilever, you are actually giving two vehicles. Okay, the number one vehicle is this and the second vehicle is this. So you are giving this, and once you submit, so that means the order for this company for two vehicles, you are doing it out here. So once you submit, you can see this is the thing. Here you can see two different vehicles have been allotted to this Hindustan Unilever, and from here you can view, like there's a different, you can again view this what you have done. From here you have got, if you want to edit, you can always do so. If you want to delete, you can do so. If you want to, email this to the party, concerned party, you can always do so. If you want to send SMS, so that also can be done. And if you want to take the print, you can always do that. So there are options out here, and there are other things lying out here, that is CD done, CD pending, show all, add new. So to this sections we'll discuss later on. Let us first see that after we have done, after we have given two different vehicles to this company, what next we need to do. So the first work we have done here, let us move to the next part, that is vehicle engaged to CNote. Okay, so here you can see this vehicle we have given. Now here we have got vehicle to CNote. So let us click this. Once we click, you can see for two different vehicles, like the two different vehicles we have given here, we need to make, you know we need to make CNote. What is CNote? CNote means the consignment note, because a truck or any vehicle without consignment, you know consignment detail or consignment note cannot, move. So we need to make the consignment note. So we'll click this. Once we click here, you can see there's nothing. So you'll add new. So once you add new, you can have, it's showing what is the CNote number. So if the CNote number is there, you can write down the CNote number. I'm just putting down the number. And if there's a shipment number, you will give the shipment number. If there's any other description, so you can always give this description, or you can give the lock and key number. And here you can see that consigner and its go down is already been shown from where it is taking, and the place is also being displayed here. Then you can see the consignee part, that is from where it is moving to. And then uh, what is the mode of payment? So it is to pay. That means you have got your to pay, to be billed, paid, FOC. So what does this stands for? It basically stands for to pay. That means uh, this, once it will reach the destination, you will get the payment. To be billed means that means you have to make a bill for this, and you can raise this bill either to the consignor or to the consignee. And paid means if the bill is already paid, then you will take the paid option. Now here you will take the wheelbase. So let's take the wheelbase for this company. The company wheelbase is the T8. Now next, like here, we have to give the invoice number of the goods, one which is there in the container. Now this is, let's give some number here and the invoice date. So let me put the invoice date, value, the invoice value. So let me put some figure out here. Then you have got the e-way bill. So in India, basically what happens, like when the goods move from one state to another, then you need to inform the government that what kind of goods is moving. So once you register on the government portal, you get a number, and that we call it a e-way bill number. So you have to give that number, and it is of 12 digit, right? Next, uh, this needs to be updated on the government portal, and you get a validity date that for say 10 days or 7 days. So the next validity date you can give here, that on 7th you have to do. So you'll add this. So you can have several, invoice number in the same consignment. So you have added one. So if you have got more than one, you can always do so. I have just added only one here. Next, we are moving on to the package. What content this consignment has got. So you are going to write in the package number. So 1520 is, there are so many different packages. What kind of things it has got? It has got, say, cartoons. There are so many cartoons. Now piece quantity, how many pieces of cartoons are there? So obviously that 1520 package number is given, and the cartoons and the piece quantity. So I'm giving the same out here. Now the net weight, of course, it is a 40, and what is the gross weight? 40, and it's in uh, this is for the full truck. You'll say FTL, right? And you'll add here. So if you have got more than one consignment in the same vehicle, you can always add here. So I'm just adding one to show. Let's submit this. Once you submit, you know, you can find the CNote number has appeared here for this vehicle. But similarly, you have to do the same for this vehicle. So since I have done only one, I am not showing this. Let's move on to the next part. Now, once this vehicle we have already made a CNote, so this vehicle is now ready to be dispatched from the source point. So let's move to the next part. The next part is vehicle dispatch. So it will move out from the source point. So let me click this. Once you click, you can see the vehicle, that is it's ready to be dispatched. Okay, sorry, not this vehicle, but this vehicle. You can see the CNote number one which we entered here. It is here ready to be dispatched. So here, once you come here, you will click this. Okay, or if a person, one who is in the source point, okay, if he is using a mobile, how he is going to do? So let me show you. In the mobile, it will look like this. In the mobile, it will look like this. Okay, and the person in that place, he will just click this option, and here you can see it will show the loading date, booking number, vehicle number, driver name, loading point, dispatch date. Okay, if the dispatch date is not the same, you can always change from here. Then you have got a time. So let me give a time out here, say 1 hour 10 minutes, and the remarks, if you want to add any remarks, so you can always add a remark here. Okay, now, so after this, you can press submit button. Let me submit this. So it will, are you sure you want to dispatch with the given values? Okay, so once you do this, you see, like a person there can work with mobile and will show the date and the time when this vehicle was released, I mean dispatched. So dispatch means it was the vehicle was sent, okay, the vehicle sent and this date and this time left the source point. Source point means the factory of the, you know, from Haldia. And the next point and the next part is the vehicle release, that is a destination point. So after the vehicle reaches the destination, then the person at the destination point will find that this vehicle, you can see this vehicle is about to arrive, right? So in that case, you can always, once the vehicle is has reached and is unloaded, so then you have to, you know, release the vehicle. That means the cycle of the vehicle is completed, so you have to release the vehicle so that you see this. So once the vehicle delivery is done, unloading date and time you can give here, and if there's more than one unloading point, you can always, you can give the unloading point. Okay, so here only there's only one unloading point, so that is why it is appearing one. You can give a unloading date here, right? And the unloading time, say around 19 hours or 10 minutes, and it's okay. So you submit this. Once you submit, okay, it shows when the vehicle was released. It will show when the vehicle was released. Here you can see the vehicle release time has come and the date has come. Now comes the next part. The next part is the proof of delivery. So once you move to proof of delivery, here you can see for the same vehicle Haldia to Dhanbad, this is the vehicle number. Okay, this is the vehicle number. Here you'll click this. Once you click, it will ask for the proof of delivery for the CNote. So once you click this proof of delivery, here it will appear like this: the CNote number, consignment note number, and the shipment number, and the other details is here. And here is the invoice number. So once you take the invoice number, it will show you the value and the package number and the piece quantity. Then you can have the options here: either it is okay or short or damage or short excess or MRP mismatch. So if something is short, you can write here the one item is short, and the claim, like what is the claim? Claim maybe say around uh, 20 dollar. So and then the remarks is seems was not were not loaded. Okay, so you can give a remark, and after that you can add here. Similarly, you can add, you know, other options as well, right? And then you submit this. Once you submit, you at the time of, you know, payment or the settlement with the client, you know, so you can always see the claim amount here, right? And if you need to delete, you can always do so, and you can close here. So friend, this was a small demo. I just wanted to show that how, you know, things work uh, in this software. There are many other things, you know. There's a e-way bill reminder option is given out here. Okay, the once you see the reports and other thing, and there's a reminder for, you know, different vehicles, when the documents and the certificate and other things, for the last date of the renewal and other things. So renewal reminder all comes. So there are many, you know, reports are there. So that report part we are not discussing right now. We just wanted to show you how actually this a simple, you know, from uh, that is source point to destination point, how things are happening and how, you know, the things are getting updated. Yeah, of course we did not show you the some, you know, printable parts. So let me show you some of the printable parts so that you'll know. Like for example, here you have got, you know, edit. You have got a print option. You have got a print Challan option. So you can always click this, and a challan option comes, printable challan option comes, so that you can take the printout. Here you can see, here you can see this is the challan. That means the entire thing you can take the printout in an A4 size. Let me show you in detail. Here you can see the challan number, moving from which place to which place, lorry number is what, okay, and then you have got a detail here, that is bill to, CNote number, number of packages, content, piece quantity, actual weight, gross weight, from a unit, from station to station. Lorry details, I mean, is out here, or the truck details. Driver detail will be here. Broker details will be here. These are empty as because like these details are not given in the database or the master. That is why it's not showing. But the vehicle type is already showing here, 10 wheel, and here the charge weight is showing here, the details. Here comes the, the receiver will receive and sign, driver will sign here, dispatching in charge will sign here, and then here are some terms and condition given. So you have got a printable. The printable can be, can be customized. We generally work on customization. So any printable things can be customized. Yeah, of course, everything is happening in the software automatically, and the mails and other things also happening in the software. So if a client needs to be informed, he'll be informed without any intervention of the staff. So once the staff is performing his work, the messages and the mails will go to the respective clients and the driver and the broker and the vehicle owner, to everybody. So in the next part we will discuss in detail like how the other parts are working on this software. Thank you. Thank you for watching.